What's good, YouTube? That 182 here, back again once again. Today, it's Thursday, so that means with another Pokemon Top 5 all lined up ready to go for you guys. Now, last week, I traced another Top 5 potential Kalos Mega Evolutions or potential Legendary Pokemon Mega Evolutions, and surprisingly enough, I guess my OCD is transferred to you guys, and you guys want to just finish off the generations, so this week we have Top 5 Kalos potential Mega Evolutions. Now, this week's Top 5, as well as any Top 5 that I do, is 100% opinionated, meaning that if you don't agree with it, then by all means leave your own Top 5 in the comment section below. Now, when it comes to our top 5s, they're not based off of just stats, not based off of just designs, they're based off a combination of things. So if you're looking for a top 5 list based off of just stats, then Bulbapedia is the place for you. But with all that being said, though, let's go ahead and jump into this week's top 5 potential Kalos Mega Evolutions. Starting off our countdown this week, in the number 5 slot, we have a Pokemon that had so much potential. Everybody was so hyped for Pangoro. Pangoro is number 5 this week. It had so much potential, but it fell short by so much. It drives me crazy by how disappointing Pangoro ended up being. And I enjoy Pangoro's design. He's good in his own right, like in his own tier and everything, but when you just stay back and look at it, compared to other bear Pokemon, you know, like Beartic and Ursaring and stuff like that, because, you know, they're always grouped together, those two have Swift Swim and Quick Feet, things that allow them to up their speed, whereas Pangoro just sits at base 58, and that's it. He's got a staggering base 124 attack, he's got decent HP being 95, not that that makes a difference when you Mega Evolve, but still, when it comes to his defenses being in the 70s, his special attack being 69, obviously he's a physical attacker, and a Pokemon normally that's slow, you think he'd follow after Honchkrow and get Sucker Punch, he doesn't even get Sucker Punch. So it's like, Mega Evolve him, give him a gigantic boost to speed, give him an ability that ups his speed, or keep one of his already 3 amazing abilities. He has Iron Fist, Mold Breaker, and Scrappy. Those are amazing abilities, it's just his speed cripples him so much. Mega Evolve Pangoro. In the number 4 slot this week, we have Heliolisk. Now, Heliolisk is one of them. Again, I'm kind of disappointed with what he ended up being, because before it came out, before XY came out, I always saw Helioptile, Heliolisk, and I was waiting for some final evolution. Like, I want something else to come from this. You can't just tell me this is the end, this is it, that's all we're going to get from it. No, I want to see something more. Honestly, I want to see him Mega Evolve more so for design purposes than stats. I like the idea of what Heliolisk is. You know, he's this decent, lower tier, fast special sweeper, and Heliolisk, honestly, being lower tier, he's not even that bad. I used to run a Unique Ubers rain team. Bring Heliolisk Ubers. He gets dry skin, so they can't use your rain against you. Thunder is going to hit every single time. You can Volt Switch out. He gets Surf as well. His move pool is decent. He's this fast, speedy little special attacker with dry skin too. It's got so many amazing things about Heliolisk. It's just, I want to see a Mega Evolve, because I feel like with the creature, the little reptile with the frill around his neck that they model him after, you could do so much more. Like, just in my head, imagine Luxray and Heliolisk combined. Like, that's really the best way I can describe it. Like, when it comes to design purposes, I want to see this big, amazing, intimidating lizard, this fast, hard-hitting, special attacking, special attacks 109, special defense is 94, speed is 109. It's so much potential. Mega Evolve him, please. Climbing the number 3 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Gogoat. Now, Gogoat is a Pokemon that was very, very advertised when it came to the games. You know, you could ride a Gogoat, you could do all this, but what a lot of people don't know is that Gogoat has decent stats. It's base 531. That's really, really good for what Gogoat is. It gets a wide move pool. It gets Surf, Milk Drink, Horn Leech, Leech Seed, Earthquake. It gets a whole bunch of amazing moves. You could run a pretty decent competitive Gogoat, but what ends up happening is Gogoat, again, its speed is what cripples it. Base 68, base 70, pretty much. You get outsped by a good 60-75% of the metagame right now. So really, when it comes to Gogoat, like, Mega Evolve it, up its speed, the rest of its stats are decent as it is. You know, its defense and special defense are just kind of meh, but when it comes to its HP, 123. 123 for HP, base 100 attack, base 97 special attack. You can make it a physical or special attacking monster, up its speed, give it like base 80, 85, even 90 speed, and it would honestly wreck house. A Mega Gogoat would be amazing. It gets reliable recovery with Leech Seed and Milk Drink too. A Mega Gogoat would seriously be a problem. I can see it honestly wrecking house and holding its own in OU. Seriously, a Mega Gogoat with base 100 speed, give it 30 points into its speed. Oh my lord, oh my god, it's number 3 this week. In the number 2 slot is another Pokemon that disappoints me so much. If you guys saw our YLP, you knew how hyped I was to encounter a Litleo, to get a Litleo on the team, and to have Pyroar. Its design, it's so good. This is Scar on the screen right now. That is our Pyroar from our YLP. Pyroar is so powerful. It's such an impressive creature. They just messed it up so much. Its stats are painfully mediocre. They gave it normal typing, which honestly only helps with... Does it get Echoed Voice? Hyper Voice probably is the only real thing it benefits off that. Besides that, it just gives it weaknesses. It gives us that extra fighting type weakness. Honestly, make it Fire Dart, make it something else. Its stats are painfully mediocre besides special attack and speed. Who thought a lion would be a special attacker? What? Especially since they gave it Moxie. They give it Moxie, but its physical attack is 68. Well, its special attack is 109. So it's like Mega Evolve it, make it a powerful physical attacker. It gets Crunch. It gets, does it get Flare Blitz? I don't know what it gets, everything it gets off the top of my head. It gets Crunch. It gets Giga Impact. I mean, it's Giga Impact, one extreme to the other, but still, Mega Evolve it, make it a physical attacker. Please, Game Freak, do something with Pyroar to make it good. Make use of what you've already given it. Mega Pyroar is number 2 this week. And last but not least, in the number 1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Zygarde as number 1. If you guys have known, if you've been following on the channel for a while now, or listening to the podcast over on Lumio Station, you already know I want a Pokemon Z to happen, and I want Zygarde to be the main legend of that. Everyone knows that Zygarde's base stats are 100 points lower than Xerneas and Yveltal, but Zygarde's supposed to be this great, it's the Order Pokemon, it's supposed to be this great equalizer between the two with Aura Break and all that stuff. I want them to have a Pokemon Z, give us a Zygarde, give him the extra 100 points in stats, because he's already at a disadvantage. Being Dragon Ground typing, we already have Garchomp. You can't get much better when it comes to Dragon Ground typing than Garchomp. So it's like, they already kind of sort of messed him up by giving him that initial slight. So it's like, give him the extra 100 points, let him Mega Evolve. Could you imagine the design of a Mega Zygarde? Hello, that would be so powerful. I love regular Zygarde's design. He gets access to priority, he gets access to easily, arguably the best move in the game, Earthquake. He gets access to Dragon Tail, he gets Outrage, he has his own signature move, Land's Wrath, which Earthquake does a better job at, but still, and it gets Dragon Dance, it gets set up Coil as well. So it's like there's so many things you can do with Zygarde. If you Mega Evolved him, Zygarde would be such a powerful threat. I could honestly see him sitting up there in Ubers with Xerneas and Yveltal. And if you wanted to run a special one, Sludge Wave for Xerneas. How's that? He gets Sludge Wave, but not to say anybody would. But either way, he's number 1 this week for design and stat purposes. Zygarde is such a monster. I love him so much. He's easily my favorite of the 3. It's number 1. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to go and wrap up this week's top 5. Now, when it comes to next week's top 5, we are in fact going to do top 5 legendary Pokemon that should Mega Evolve, just so we can wrap up this little potential Mega Evolution series and get back to the regular stuff. So there's no vote this week, unfortunately. But if you guys did enjoy this week's top 5, make sure you smash the L out that like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. But besides that, let us know your own top 5 potential Kalos evolutions in the comment section below, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all so much for checking out the video once more. You know me, Nappy92. I'm out.